Then coming to the next topic, plane parallel to VP and perpendicular to HP. In the previous video, we discussed about the plane perpendicular to VP and parallel to HP. In this case, we are solving the problems on plane parallel to VP and perpendicular to HP. Let us consider a problem on this topic. An equilateral triangle ABC of side 35 mm has its side parallel to VP and 20 mm away from it. That means here we are considering a equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle is nothing but which is having all the three sides are of side 35 mm and it is parallel to VP. The entire plane is parallel to VP and 20 mm away from it. Here the case is parallel to VP. Here also we are solving the method called parallel to plane, parallel to VP. And at the same time 20 mm away from it. From it is nothing but from vertical plane it is away. And that means here we are considering as 20 mm in front of VP. Okay. Then draw the projections of the plane when one of its side is perpendicular to HP. Here the plane is parallel to VP and at the same time the plane of the side is perpendicular to HP. That is the one case. And the second case is the one of its side is parallel to HP. Here one more condition is there, that is perpendicular to HP and parallel to HP. That is the same problem we are solving in the two different models also. So we have to separate the problem in two conditions. Then coming to the projections of a plane, that is equilateral triangle. Then let us draw a X, Y. This is called principal plane where HP and VP are intersecting with each other and mutually perpendicular. Then above the XY it is a vertical plane, below the XY it is a horizontal plane. Now it is clear. Then coming to the problem. Here what is the problem is parallel to HP. The plane is parallel to HP which is always above the XY since it is parallel to VP. So VP is here, so above the VP. Then second case, draw the projections when one of its side is perpendicular to HP. So which is parallel to VP and at the same time perpendicular to HP. So the triangle is of equilateral which is of side 35 mm, 35 mm and making equilateral triangle means each side angle is 60 degrees. So three sides it is a equal. So the dimensioning is always be represented in only one side. That is triangle 35. That means each side of triangle is 35. Then one more condition. It is 20 away from it. From where? 20 mm away from it is VP. So from VP it is 25 mm. So which is nothing but the in front of VP. It is a in front of VP. It is a 20 mm. So draw a dimension from VP. It is 20 mm. Then what is the corresponding front view? Above the XY line is a front view. A dash, B dash, C dash. This is the top view. What we are seeing here from A bracket of C. Since when we are seeing from here, A is visible. The A and C are in a parallel or a single line. So not be visible. So that is mentioned in a bracket or comma. Then second one is that is the projection of the equilateral triangle which is parallel to VP and perpendicular to HP. This is the case. Then coming to the next model, that is parallel to HP, parallel to VP and at the same time parallel to HP. So one more thing, again draw a XY line. Here I am continuing the same reference principal line, that is VP by HP. Then what is the second case? This is the first part and this is the second part. Then parallel to HP. So based on the given entire data, include this parallel to HP. So this is a XY, and again the condition is parallel to VP and parallel to HP. So parallel to VP and at the same time parallel to HP. This is the equilateral triangle A dash, B dash, C dash. Then which is of length same 20 mm in front of VP. The same condition also applies here. This is 20 mm A, B and also the C. So A, B, C is the top view of a equilateral triangle where this is parallel to both HP and VP. This is the plane of length, side of length, that is 35, and the second thing is 20 mm in front of VP. The same thing we are representing here. Then coming to the next model, that is plane inclined to HP and parallel to VP. That we will solve in the next video. Now the topic is plane inclined to HP and perpendicular to VP. In the previous case, the plane perpendicular to VP and parallel to HP, and plane perpendicular to VP and parallel to HP, plane perpendicular to HP and parallel to VP. It is a continuation of the previous video. Then here the considering the problem, draw the projections of a regular pentagon of side 25 mm. Then what is meant by a regular pentagon? Coming to the pentagon, pentagon is nothing but already we know triangular, square, next pentagon. What is the shape of a pentagon? The pentagon is having 5 equal sides. Triangle is nothing but 3 equal sides. Square is nothing but 4 equal sides. Pentagon is nothing but 5 equal sides. So it is called a pentagon. What is meant by regular? The sides or the edges of a pentagon are regular framing. That means which are of equal lengths, angle of length. That means whenever we see the angle between any two adjacent edges, which are angle is always same with the corresponding another combination of any two adjacent. That is for pentagon, what is the angle for framing? It is 72. 72 degrees is the inner side of any two adjacent lengths or adjacent sides. Or coming to the outer, that is here it is a pentagon which are of side equal. What is the inner angle is 72. Here also it is 72, 72, 72. This is 72. When it comes to the outer, that is 108. So let us consider this is the total angle is 180. If you
you calculate or if you add these two values, that is 82, that is 1. That means here it is a fully a straight line. The angle of the straight line is 180 degrees. Here the pentagonal side is making an angle inside, with it is 72, with the outer is 108. So better to remember for making a pentagon, always that's your choice. It is easy to remember that 108. 108 is the ambulance dialing number. So it is easy to remember that for pentagon, that is an angle 108. Or otherwise, if you subtract from 180 degrees, we will get it a 72. Or otherwise, from 180 minus 72, we will get 108. So for drawing a pentagon, it is easy to remember the 108 degrees angle. So for drawing a pentagon, we have to remember the angle. Then coming to the problem, it is a regular pentagon of side 25. The side of each pentagon, the side of each length in a pentagon is 25. With its surface makes an angle of 45 degrees to HP. The surface angle is 45 degrees to HP. That is inclination with HP. So here we are solving the method is plane inclined to HP. So the problem is correlated. Then and at the same time, one of the sides of the pentagon, we are having the number of sides of the pentagon is 5. In that, any one of the side of the pentagon is parallel to HP. So out of the 5 sides of a pentagon, any one of the pentagon is parallel to HP. Sorry. Parallel to HP, and at the same time inclination with HP. Here it is a problem called and 15 away from it. So in that it is inclined at 45 degrees to HP and parallel to HP. So don't worry about the both the ends are parallel. Here which is parallel to HP is nothing but indirectly perpendicular to VB. So the plane which is making an angle, it is previously parallel to HP. So for this consideration, once again in the problem itself, they are representing that parallel to HP. So further indirectly it is representing as perpendicular to VP. Then coming to solving, that is draw a principal plane, XY, vertical plane, horizontal plane. Then regular pentagon is nothing but 5 sides. So 5 sides. Then this is a pentagon. Actually, in the drawing itself, there is a one principle. Firstly, drawn a line is always perpendicular to the plane. But in the problem itself, it has given one of the sides of the pentagon is parallel to HP. But if you consider here, any one of the plane, see here, it is an inclination. It is also an inclination. This is also inclined. It is also an inclination. This is perpendicular. So, while drawing a pentagon, it is not clear about the condition of the problem, since it is already a perpendicular, not parallel. Here, any one of the side of a pentagon is parallel to HP. So, reconstruct the pentagon. That means parallel. This is the case is parallel. 108, 108. This is a parallel to HP. Now the condition is prove parallel to HP. That this is A, B, C, and this is D, and this is D. Then come to for the parallel to HP, draw the projections. The drawing projections is 15 away from it. 15 away is nothing but 15 HP away from the HP. Away from the HP is only of above the HP. So draw a line which is above the HP as 15 mm. Now it is clear. From here to this is draw the projections. Now draw the projections as A dash. From here is B dash. Then from C it is C dash. From D it is D dash. From E it is E dash. Then join all those things. It is a straight line. When we see here, it is EDC are clear. EDC are visible. Whatever that AB are invisible, but don't mention the invisible lines with the dotted lines. Since C is visible, at the same time from C to B also is visible. Let us consider that. So this is the regular pentagon of side 25 mm. 25 mm side which is making an angle of 45 degrees with HP and at the same time parallel to HP. So firstly we have to represent the basic position of the regular pentagon and after that it has to be molded to 45 degrees with HP like that. So this is the initial position. After that it has to go for a 45 degrees. So we can't explain or we can't place directly the regular pentagon by default in 45 degrees with HP. So we have to be in a rest position and then it has to tilted for 45 degrees. So we are in the basic rest position and then we are going for the next consideration of 45 degrees with HP. So for 45 degrees, the same continuity of the problem with the reference of 15 mm above the HP and at the same time makes an angle 45 degrees with HP, which is the 45 degrees angle made. That is which the regular pentagon which is parallel to HP and at the same time inclined at 45 degrees to HP. So the same figure is tilted to 45 degrees. So the dimensions of the line, whichever the length, whatever the length of E dash to C dash, the same thing is represented here by measuring the length. E dash to C dash, just by scale you mention the length of the E dash C dash. That is to be represented here by an angle of 45 degrees. Then E dash to A dash, mark it. That we have to note it as A1 dash, since this is the basic position as E, A, B, C, D like that. It is a continuity, so we have to represent it in another terminology. By default, it is a E, A. So we are continuing as E1 dash, A2 dash, A1 dash, next D1 dash, next B1 dash. And then the same regular pentagon only after the position of 45 degrees. So draw the projections from A, B, C and D and E and F. In the same way, from the regular pentagon, A, E and what about D and BC also. Then the representation, A is the joining of A dash. The point is A dash to A. This is A1 dash to A. This is the point A1. In the same way, B, here also W. Next, C, C1. Next, D, D1, and this is E1. The correspondingly A1 dash, D1 dash, B1 dash, C1. Then join all the points like an edges as we in the regular pentagon. In the regular pentagon, we joined the points AB. So here also from A1, B1. Next B to C. So here B1, C1. Next C to D, C1, D1, and D to E, D1, E1, and A to E, that is A1, E1. See, if you see the original, that is the length or dimensions of a regular pentagon before the inclination of projection and after the inclination of projection, if you see the two dimensions of a plane or diverse, that is originally it is a 25. When we make an angle with HP, it is decreases to less than 25. The length of the original pentagon is 25, but angled, that is 45 degrees to with HP, it makes a length of less than 25 mm. If you see measuring these values. But what is the angle? It is always same. There is no diminishing in the angle of the pentagon, that is original regular pentagon. It will diminishes the length of the sides of the pentagon when it is making an angle of inclination either with HP or VP. In the next topic also we discussed the plane inclined to VP and perpendicular to HP. So here also the condition is one thing, whether the angle representing with the